Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. This video has been a long time coming. It has been a good hot second since I filmed my last what I eat in a day video. I think it's been 4 or 5 months. So I really apologize that it's been that long, especially since you guys really liked those videos so much. I filmed 2 of them previously, so I will link those above and below if you haven't seen them. Here I am today. I am back with another what I eat in a day video, and this time I am teaming up with Lifesum once again. Lifesum, if you are not familiar, is a nutrition-focused app. It lets you log your meal intake, it lets you log your water intake, your exercise. It basically just helps you keep track of your health. And also it provides eating plans. So they have a clean eating plan, they have keto, they have Mediterranean, like just a bunch of different ones. You can take a quiz to see which best fits you. And also, best of all, my favorite part is that they also provide recipes. They provide recipes that are specific to each eating plan, but you can just go around and browse and look at all the different recipes, which is what I usually do. So I'm going to be showing you guys some of my favorite recipes from the Lifesum app. I'm going to be showing you a breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and these meals I've been cooking a lot recently lately, also because they're really easy to make. So you guys will see in a few minutes or in a few seconds what those meals are. Also, I have a code if you guys would like to download the premium version of the app. There is a premium version and you can get 30% off a 12-month subscription. All you have to do is use my code Stephanie Rose. So I will link that below. I'll put the link and the code in the description. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, turn on notifications if you guys like these type of videos. Stay tuned for the recipes. For breakfast, I'm having a yogurt and nut breakfast bowl. This is all of the ingredients. I'm going to list the complete ingredients in the description below for all of the recipes. Also, I wanted to add that I am notoriously known for changing up recipes, just catering it to what I like and what I don't like. So while my recipes may not match exactly the recipes that are provided on Lifesum, they're pretty similar. So you can, change what you want and all that. So the first step is to roast some hazelnuts, and you want to just roast them till they're a little golden color or just as dark as you want them. I kind of made mine pretty toasty. And then after that, I peeled my fruit. So I'm using peaches and kiwi. The recipe calls for apricots, but I couldn't find any apricots in the grocery store. So peaches, I feel like, is pretty similar. So I'm just slicing those all up. And then in a bowl, I'm going to add my yogurt. I added 1 of these, 1.5 of these. So each one of these had 80 calories and it's from Dannon. It's just vanilla flavored. So I added 1.5 cups of yogurt and then also added the apple juice. So this is totally optional, but I was really curious to see what this would taste like. So I just followed the recipe and I added apple juice, and it actually tasted pretty good and pretty sweet. So then I'm just putting my fruit all on the top, making it look all pretty. Of course, if I wasn't recording this, I would just dump it all in there, but of course, have to make this aesthetically pleasing. And then after you lay your fruit, you just want to top it off with your hazelnuts or your almonds, whichever you used. And that's it. It only takes 10 minutes to make. So simple and very delicious. For lunch, I'm going to be making a taco salad. And again, I kind of used different ingredients, or I kind of left things out. For example, I didn't add corn in because I just didn't really feel like having corn in it. And so for this, you just need some chicken. You need onion, lettuce, lime, tomato, avocado, cilantro, and also the recipe called for quark, I think is how you pronounce it. I couldn't find that in the grocery store, so I just got some light sour cream. I have all of my spices, which are garlic, salt, cumin, and red pepper flakes, and then we have our tortilla chips. So I'm just going to start off by prepping. While my chicken is defrosting, I just cut up all of the veggies. So cut up the lettuce head, and then cut up the onion, tomato, and all that good stuff. For the tomatoes, I just got cherry tomatoes and I just cut them into fourths. So what I did for the spices is I mixed them all together in a bowl. So the garlic, red pepper, the cumin, and the salt. And I just mixed that all together. And I'm going to marinate my chicken in that seasoning. For the chicken, I'm cutting them into squares. So first I am cutting it into strips and then into squares. And then just dipping the chicken into the seasoning and kind of just putting that all over. Also, if you don't want it to be too spicy, don't use too much red pepper. I used way too much red pepper and I actually like spicy, so it was totally fine, but it was really spicy. So just a tip if you don't like spicy. And then at the same time I'm cooking my chicken, I'm going to warm up the black beans. So this is the final chicken. And then after that, just putting everything in the bowl. So we're going to start off with the lettuce and then just adding everything, kind of making it look nice and just layering that all on. And like I said, corn was also in this recipe, so if you want to add corn, you totally should, but I liked it just like this. And guys, this was so good. It was so easy to make and it's so great for lunch or for dinner. I actually had leftovers and I had it for lunch the next day at work, so there you go. And lastly, for dinner, I'm going to be making a healthy tortilla pizza. And so what you need is some brown wraps, you need some tomato, red pepper, spinach, and then for seasoning, you need some basil and then salt. It said you need onion salt, but I didn't have any, so I just used regular salt. And then some tomato paste, and then chicken. And again, with this tortilla pizza, you can customize it however you want. You can put whatever you want on it, so it's totally up to you. So you're gonna just preheat your oven to 400 degrees. And then again, I am just prepping by slicing and cutting all of the veggies up. So for veggies, I put red pepper and tomatoes on it, but you could also do onion. I also added spinach at the end. You could add arugula. You could add pretty much just anything you want. That's what's really fun about these healthy pizzas is you can just add whatever you want. You could also add cheese. The recipe on Lifesum didn't have cheese, but I think cheese would have been really good. But if it's like a low-fat cheese, because you want to keep it healthy. So I'm just seasoning the chicken. It says to season the chicken with some salt, pepper, and some garlic. And then for these, I'm slicing them more into like bigger squares. So not necessarily like smaller squares like the taco salad. I'm slicing them to strips, like kind of short strips. And then just using my oil, we're just gonna cook that up. So while the chicken is cooking, I'm laying some tortillas on a baking pan, and then you're gonna take the tomato paste and put it all over the tortilla. That's gonna be your base. And then I just added the chicken. I added everything, the peppers, the tomatoes, and then I just added the salt and the basil on top for seasoning. And then you're gonna pop that in the oven for about 15 minutes or until it's golden brown. And that's it. So you just take it out the oven and then you can add your fresher ingredients. So, you know, spinach is what I added. You can add arugula, just pretty much anything you want. You could also add olives, but I do not like olives at all. So, you know, you can add that if you like it. And there you go. That's the final product. It's super good. And again, for all these recipes, I'm going to list the exact ingredients in the description as well as the calories and the protein and all that good stuff. So that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed those recipes. Like I said, they're really simple to make. I mean, all you have to do is just like chop some chicken up, chop some vegetables up, cook it, and put it in a bowl, put it on a tortilla, and that's it. It's so easy. So I hope you guys liked it. They were so delicious. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I appreciate your support, and I will see you all in my next video.